Green flag GT3s. Green flag for GT3s. Got the GT3s going out there. We'll see if they can miss the now famous tire barrel at the pit bus stop exit. Got Jeff Kaufhold's first on track. The Valhalla Ferrari. Give them a chance to get their lap in there. Jeff's got his Valhalla Motorboats teammate behind him. See if they can do some drafting there. Their first time through the bus stop at speed. Gotta be a lot more conservative now with that tire barrier or barrel at the end and the curbs. Injury date for sure. All right, first lap starting to come in here. Some 146s for the Valhalla teams. 145 for Austin McGill in the Valhalla Mustang. The Mustang, though, love this livery. You'll see when they come around and turn the horseshoe here. You got the moose instead of the horse on the side of the car. Love that. So after first flying laps, it's like a bunch of 46s, but Austin McGill in the Valhalla Mustang, first one to hit a 45 in qualifying. About halfway through the session now. See if Austin can improve this lap time, some draft from his fellow Mustang. He did 44.1. It's a nice lap. Okay, this lap's not going to be very good because he's got traffic with Alex there in the Mustang. We got Ryan Otis in 499 Racing coming in second fastest right now with a 44.7. That's a pretty big gap from Austin's 44.1. That probably a lot through the draft they had. Third right now we have Jeff Kaufhold in Valhalla, Tyler Kokeko in fourth, Thaddeus Marshall in fifth, but then he just spun, so that's no good. And rounding out, sorry, it's in fifth. Then Racing Revolution with Parker Johnston in sixth. A few minutes left here. Three minutes remaining in GT3 qualifying. 3 minutes. Oh, Austin's done there. We gotta slow down. See if Ryan can improve his lap time this time by. He does, but still third, and Jeff Kaufhold goes second with that lap, 44.508. Got about a minute and a half, so I got like one more lap, it looks like. Jeff's maybe lining up for a good lap with Pinto. It's funny, we got the top three all right here, really close in qualifying. We've got Austin McGill first, Jeff Kaufhold second, Ryan Otis third. So we'll see what they can do on their last lap here. Ryan was able to get the P2 with a 44.2 there, that last lap. Checkered flag for GT3s, green flag for prototypes. As a reminder, I need GT3s on a lap can finish that lap. All right, we'll see here what happens as this group comes around to finish the lap. Ryan's gonna have a decent draft on Jeff. Austin pushing all the air. So we're gonna have Austin finish crossing the line first, this group. He did improve that lap, and then Rex. However, Ryan Otis way even faster. Currently provisional pole at 43.921. Jeff ran his fastest lap as well at 44.331. Got a few more cars coming around. See if they improve. Got the B's and Rays coming around. Tom Smith. He did improve. Alright, so it looks like we've got most of the GT3s there. We'll go through the standings in just a second for them as soon as the last car finishes. Alright, so it looks like for GT3 pole we have Ryan Otis in 499 Racing. Second place we have Austin McGill in Valhalla First Class. Third place Jeff Koffold in Valhalla Motorsports. Fourth place Parker Johnston in Racing Revolution. Fifth place in Valhalla Motorboats, Matt Benson. So that's 3 Valhallas in the top 5. Now, let's see what the prototypes are doing. Got that, they're on their first hot lap right now. Just gotta take a couple laps for them to get up to speed. So we got a little bit of time here. We'll start seeing them make up their laps. So we've got Parks de la Cruz as the first one in line. As Porsche can do this first lap again. It's going to take probably 3 laps before they get really good laps. Alright, so their first couple laps at 35s. A couple more seconds in it there. Coming around, bust up. It's really treacherous in the prototypes for the new curbs and the barrels for sure. When I go for that lap time, you gotta take a risk. So Parks is coming around for his first, what I'll call probably representative lap. Let's see where they end up after this time around.
Fastest lap for Cruz, 1:33.59. That's 5 minutes to go, 5 minutes.
All right, they're halfway through their session now. So after that set of laps, Parks is still the fastest at 33.5. We've got Nick Matza in Sim City Racing at a 34.0. Barbecue Boys, Jessica Canales as 34.3. 34.5 for Liam Leckie. Craig Reese in the beautiful purple Cadillac, 35.3, and Pavel Koska, 35.6. Peter Flanner in the old school looking Porsche, but in the new, old livery, new body for the Porsche old 919 LMP1, bringing back the memories. Park's still P1 for a few laps. Nick got a slowdown there, so that's going to ruin that lap in the next one. That's unfortunate.
That's a new fastest lap for Cruz.
Parks got down to 33.1, really hitting that esports line in turn 1. Peter Flanner got his Porsche up to 33.3 P2. Pretty big gap then back to Jesse Canales and the Barbecue Boys. Top 4 are all in 33s though. And Nick Matza at 30, his first lap at 34.0. It's right there. Of course, his last lap didn't count because he had to slow down. See if he can get through the bus stop this time without issue.
To go, 2 minutes.
His lap times are plateauing a little bit.
New fastest lap
Nick ran 33.5 there. 33.24. Peter got to 33.2 first place. You might have got a little bit of draft from Nick there. Probably got one more lap for these guys. They can get back around before their sticker flag.
Fastest lap for Cruz, 1:33.07.
Yep.
That's a new fastest lap.
Very
for
close.
Maxi,
Top 3 are all in the
1:33.00.
33.0s. Look at that. 33.004, 33.066, and 33.089. And they got one more lap. The entire group got one more lap in. So we got Parks is going to be the first one to cross the line here for his final lap. We'll follow him. He's going to back out on the oval. Parks runs a 32.8 there. Let's see what other guys can do. Alright, looks like we got Parks on the pole with a 32.8. We've got Nick Matza in second, a 33.004. Got Peter Flanner in third, a 33.018. Barbecue Boys in fourth, 33.436. Liam Buckley in fifth, 33.867. 2 and 2 Racing in sixth, 34.353. And Craig Reese in seventh with 34.388. Very close, the entire field, a little over a second and a half, splitting them up. I'm going to go silent here for a second because I'm going to do the pre-race announcements, and then I'll be back in the stream in just a second. All right, guys, we got some really close qualifying there. It's pretty cool. Thanks for coming out. As always, let's have some fun. Enjoy this track that everybody knows so well, except now there's the extra challenge of the bus stop, curbing, and tires of concrete. So please, be mindful of your fellow competitors in that area and don't push them into the tires. It's just a mean thing to do. A couple of housekeeping items for a race start. Like as always, the GTPs will follow iRacing green flag. GT3s will not. They will continue pacing around until you get to the pit entry where the pit lane peels off. That is the beginning of the start zone. You may go anywhere between there and the start finish line. Same will apply for safety car restarts. For the safety car, since the pit lane is on the left-hand side of the track, on this track, we will line up on the left-hand side, let the right-hand side of the track be free for cars that are doing wave arounds or dropping back for the class splits. Make sure you listen to the directions. Depending on how mixed up the classes are, we may decide to either just manually move you guys around and clear black flags, or use end of line if there's too many cars to do that. So just follow directions, either from the voice chat or in your black box. I will provide directions. If there's anything that needs to be reviewed from a protest standpoint afterwards, feel free to submit it through the channel in Discord. And otherwise, let's have fun. And we're back. Okay.
Alright, Eddie, you should do okay here. We're aiming to finish in the top 4. Your tyres are cold, watch out. Car number 73. 90 minutes. The track temp is 77 Fahrenheit. The air temp is 70. Race car speed is 43 miles per hour.
Alright, so we'll watch the start here and see if happens in turn 1. Then we'll have to definitely see what happens in the first lap through the bus stop.
Green. You've got 1 gallon left.
A little bit of a late start there for Parks. Gets a good run to turn 1. It's pretty clean behind him. Go to the GT3s. Ryan got a good jump there. The Valhalla guys behind him. Said it was a crash, but apparently not. Prototypes are surviving. GT3s are in the first horseshoe. It's pretty clean so far. Coming back on the oval for the first time, Parks de la Cruz on the lead. Nick Mazza in second. Peter Flannery in third. See if they've all survived through the bus stop for the first time. No one died yet. Okay, let's watch the GT3s. Ryan's got a pretty good jump. Right behind him. Let's see what happened to Austin there at the start. We'll look at that here in a second. Oh, there's an incident. That's a bad place to be sideways, that's for sure. Oh, Austin, hang on to it. Let's see if we can figure out what happened to him here in the first lap to get so far back. Braking for the turn onto the oval, just lost the rear end there. All right, we got a pretty big gap back to 5th. Parks is in the lead again, still. Two Porsches behind him, Nick Mazza and Peter Flanner. Liam Leckie in third has fallen back. Let's see what happened to him this lap. Because he was in 4th at the start of the lap. Turn 1. Spun up the rear tires. Oh, yeah, woo, yes. That happened to him at in Monza too. So top 4 are pretty close in GTP. Top 3 are pretty close in GT3. We've got Jeff Goffold and Parker Johnston racing. That incident wasn't quite severe enough, and the bus stop, of course, stopped. Oh, what a dive for Parker Johnston. Can he make it stick? Jeff's going to try the over-under. Yep, he did make it work. Some good racing further back, too. Cars guys and Texas Racing. Top 3 and GT3 are still very close.
Cruise 134.49.
less than a second. Parker had a really good dive into turn 1 in the last lap. Let's see if we can do this lap. Oh, looks like he missed the entry there. No. Tyler Kokeko had an incident. Let's see what happened there. He got that curb and just spun him sideways. Goes around. He's back on track now. Just in time to see if Parker Johnston can make that one stick. He was not. Like Jesse Canales a little wide there on the exit to the bus stop. So you gotta clear this, slow down. Porsche guys are really close. Peter Flynn is going for the move into turn 1 maybe. Goes for the wide line. It's able to fight him off. It's going to be interesting because this group is going to catch a whole gaggle of GT3s in another lap or two. Alex here in the Mustang is leading that gaggle. Go through them. Tyler Kokeko is trying to make up from his early spin, as well as Austin McGill. They both come out through the field. Some good battling going on up here through the horseshoes.
That's the new fastest lap for Cruz, 1:33.74.
Oh, Austin almost lost it again. Austin goes for a dive in the west horseshoe. And Tyler fights him back in turn 6, coming onto the oval. That's where Austin had his issue. See if he can draft back on him. Can't really make a move into the bus stop anymore. Do it on turn 1 again. Oh! Big crash for Tyler Kokeko. And car spin with them. What happened there? Oh, just got on the curb and oh man, got stuck in the wall. Wow. Knows. Churling saw him and spun too. He did almost the exact same thing. He's back going again. Lead battle is still tight. The top 3 really fighting hard. You see that GT3s are Get caught by the GTP leaders now. So it begins for the next hour. That'll be intermixed. Parks is off to 4-second lead now. Peter's not a good run on this lap. See if he can do anything with it in turn one. Nick's doing a good job defending that inside line. Peter backs out early. I think he might be doing a little fuel saving, or he's trying to over under him. With traffic coming. It's getting get hairy. Got 3 GTPs there in a row. With Jesse Canales and the Barbecue Boys joining the battle. A little bit of contact there, looks like. This is where patience is necessary. As a GTP driver, you want to throw it down the inside and get that, get past the GT3 as fast as possible. But Porsche, traffic take it and traffic give it back. Oh, squid! Oh, and Peter just picked the wrong side there, and totally got boxed in by those GT3s battling. Oh, but Jesse Canales just spun. But he got on the curb, and it just took him around. Back going again, but all that hard work for naught. Nick got a good couple seconds ahead with that, though. Our leader, Parks Delta Cruz, is going to overlap the top 3 in GT3 here. Gets through top 3. Parker Johnston has taken over lead that lap, so let's go back and see what happened there. He was not in the lead when they crossed the finish line. Is that a turn 1 move? It was. It was another one of those dives down in turn 1. He's really late on the brakes there, but makes the stick. Good move. And then traffic helped him quite a bit there, got almost a second gap. Got Peter Flanner coming through the leaders now. We're going to see how Austin McGill's doing coming back through the field. He's up to P6. That's pretty good. Do a little bit of rundown here. We have a break. We got Park Stellar Cruise in P1 GTP. We got Nick Matza in P3, Peter Flanner in P4, Jessica Canales in P4. P5 is Liam Lucky making a little bit of recovery. Craig Reese in P6, and Powell Koska in P7. We look at GT3. We've got Parker Johnson in P1, Ryan Edos in P3, Jeff Koffald in P3, sorry, P2 for Ryan Edos, P3 for Jeff Koffald, Matt Benson in P4, Alex Zare in P5, Thaddeus Marshall in P7. Oh, sorry. Yes, he is in P7 because Austin McGill is in P6. Michael Sharon in P8. Charlie Bass for Bass in P9. Jake Daly in P10 going for a move into turn 1. Oh, there's some contact there too. That was argy-bargy, as they would say on the broadcast. Got Kevin Orlando in P11. I don't think they're done with the argy-bargy yet. We'll stick here for just a second. Kevin goes for the move of the horseshoe. No? Okay, Bees and Rays, Thomas Smith in 12. Shane McCoy and the Barbecue Boys in 13. Tyler Bramble in 15. Chris Schutterling in 14th, just past Tyler Bramble. And that's all their cars are running. After that, we got some DNFs. Nope, there's an accident. I hear it. Awesome McGill again. Just that curb. Got down the inside a little bit too much, and around he went. Through the barriers. Not a good night for Austin. He was doing so well on that recovery. Now we gotta see what happened to Hero Days there, because that was a... Oh, slow down. Yeah. Trying to get around Austin there. And Parker Johnson still at P1. The Race Labs incident reporter is saying there's some incidents, but I think it's just because how wide some of the turn 1 entries are. So that was not an incident. This Park Stellar Cruise still leads by about 6.5 seconds. He's also currently got the fastest lap. Jeff got to slow down. Trying to kill it there. And that just totally destroys your lap. Austin's gonna try again. Got a good run at turn 1, see if he can make a stick. Gonna dive him down the horseshoe. makes the move. One American muscle car over another.
New fastest lap for Matzi, 1:33.72.
See how much these guys are fuel saving too when they get close to pit stop time. Nick Mazza's in second right now in GTP. He's got Peter Flanner behind him by about a second and a half, and about 7 seconds ahead is Park Star Cruz in first. They've built a big gap to the next car in GTP. Things will slow down a little bit. Looking at the track map, there's a pretty good gap around most positions. Except for these guys. These three are all really close. We got Shea McCoy, Kevin Orlando, and Chris Chitterling battling it out. This is going to get fun. 3 wide into the bus stop. Who backs out first? Oh, they're going to go 2 by 2, and they're going to catch 2 GTPs behind them, causing issues. They survived. Lost a lot of time, but they survived. Oh, and Kevin's in a pit. Getting early. The 2 Porsche GTPs battling. They come through traffic. It's a bad spot to catch him there for Peter. the 212 guys. Different classes, but on track together with Parks and Thaddeus Marshall. You know, Parks and Cruz is making this look easy, pulling away. Traffic's let Nick catch up a little bit. Still holding a pretty healthy lead there. Once Parker got past Nick or Ryan Otis there, he's been able to pull away as well. Instead of pretty fast lap too. Ryan Otis in P2, Jeff Koffal still in P3. And they have a pretty good gap back to P4. The Mustang. Very creative livery. 100% not a Corvette. That's what it says. I believe it. Gonna get lapped here by Nick. We're going to do an onboard lap with Parks here in P1 and GTP and just watch how fast this car is. Catches Jeff in the GT3. Parker just pitted in GT3. Like there's no way he's making that turn way out there, but he gets in there. Decides to hold off on trying to pass Ryan into the horseshoe. He's going to pass him on exit. Ryan's kind enough to get out of the way. Back out on the oval. Now for the new bus stop. They added curbs, paving, and a giant tire barrel, or tire stack at the end. Yep, gotta miss that one. That's a lap here in GTP. So Parker pitted last lap, dropped down to 13th in the order. So it seems a little early for pitting, but we will see. Ryan Otis and Harris lead there. Austin has caught up to his other Valhalla teammate. Austin had another incident there. He's just having a rough one. And then he's ran wide again. He's fast, but he just keeps making mistakes.
Fastest lap for Cruz, 1:33.71.
Rhino's in the GT3 lead, lapping Kevin Orlando here. Parks continues to run away with GTP. That lead is even down to about
Fastest lap for
6 seconds.
1:33.59.
Nick Monza and Peter Flanner are still battling for P2. They've been stuck together the entire race, just about, it seems like. Parks is pitting. Nick's pitting. It's not quite to halfway yet. It'll be interesting to see where Peter falls out there. You got one extra lap at least, so you can get two. Oh. What is Michael Sharon doing out there? Let's go check that out. They just run wide. No, he did not just run wide. He had quite the incident with turtling there. It's like Chris trying around the outside. Oh, didn't quite leave room. Yep. He got some rear end or rear suspension damage there. So we'll see if most of the GTPs pitted last lap. We'll see if the current leader of Peter Flanner comes in this lap. Like he is, so we'll see where he comes out. Does the uppercut work for him or not? The other GTPs are just now in the bus stop, so we'll see where. Waiting on fuel to finish for Peter. Parks is coming around turn one now. There you see him. Was Peter able to jump Nick? It looks like he was. So the cold tires, for now, have helped out Peter. Let's see, Nick's got a lap on his tires. See, he does have two GT3s he's stuck behind, so that may be the difference. Let's close it down to about a second. But I think he's going to get stuck behind. Ryan noticed here in the bus stop. Oh no, he doesn't get past him. GTPs are too fast enough. Looked like Nick was really cautious there in the bus stop. So about a second behind. But all the GTPs are going to need a splash of the dash. It looks like they didn't make it to halfway, and so that extra lap for Peter might mean that he gets a couple more seconds. Less fuel on this second pit stop there. That traffic, Jeff Koffel got a little closer to Ryan. It's a couple seconds still. We have our first GT3 pitter as Mustang Madness is in pits. about 3 minutes from halfway. There's a lot of full throttle running in here at Daytona, so they don't have the greatest fuel mileage. Looks like Nick might have gotten past Peter into turn one. Yep, drafted up on him. If Peter's fuel saving though, he's not going to mind that. These guys have really been glued to each other the entire race. Got several GT3s in the pits right now. See them, some of them there. Still waiting on Ryan Otis to make his appearance. Still a minute shy of halfway. Not pitting this lap, so he will make it to halfway then. Jeff behind him, Jeff Kaufhold is pitting, however. He's the only one this lap as far to come out. Thaddeus Marshall's also coming in. The motorboats come in. Yes. So that puts, can't remember, Parker Johnson was the first one to pit several laps ago. So it'd be a good check to see where he comes out, or where Jeff Kaufhold comes out in relation to him. That's who's on there fighting on track. We'll stick with them for a second and check it out. Jeff's on his way out of the pits. Let's see if he comes out in front of Parker or behind Parker. It's about a second and a half in front of him right now. Ryan Otis coming around again. He is the only one who has not pitted thus far. And it looks like he is coming in this lap, so we'll see where he comes out in relation to our previous leaders. Barstow Cruz still leading in GTP as we cross halfway. Go back to Ryan Otis, who is there in pits. Gonna see where he comes out. P2, P3 just exited the bus stop. And he comes out of the pits. They cross the finish line right now. And he's going to come out with a couple second lead. Guess who's going at it again? Nick Matza and Peter Flanner. These guys are stuck together. Peanut butter and jelly. Battle for P2 is P3 is heated up. I think Parker's got lighter fuel, but he does have to stop again. I don't see how he can make it the rest of the way. See if he makes this similar dive bomb in his third one. Oh wait, dive bomb, but just a late braking move. Just gonna hold it low. Didn't give him the opportunity, but goes with the outside and brakes late. The Porsche's got some good grip, makes it stick. Seven, eighth in the race right now, 2 Fords. That poor 212 racing car, that thing is beat up. Look at that. That's rough. Missing just about every body panel. Parker's chasing down Ryan. Ryan gets around Kevin Orlando again, lapping him. On about 35 minutes left in the race. What happened to... Whew. Powell had a rough one, huh? Bus stop. Oh, yes. Got into the wall. So you take a look at that from on board. Seems so good. And they just get a little bit too far to the left, and around it goes. Right into the wall. Nothing you can do there. Now you're in the pits, waiting for your damage to get fixed. Missing half your car. Parker is in the pits again. We knew this would happen. He's running about 30 minutes each pit stint, it seems. So we'll see where he comes out. He's not taking tires this time. So Parker is going to come out, looks like in 6th. about 40 seconds off the lead, so we'll see what he can make up. He's got about 3 seconds to Matt Benson ahead of him in motorboats, Valhalla motorboats. See if something happened to Austin to be back in the pits. Yeah, another spin there. Let's hop that first curb too much, and around it goes. So, about 30 minutes left. Take a look at the running order. In GTP, we've got 212 Racing number 12 with Park Stella Cruz, followed by SimCity Racing's Nick Mata, Porsche of Peter Flanner, Barbecue Boys of Zeke Cabini now, Lead Lap Losers of Craig Cruz, The Lucky Racing, Liam Lucky, and Powell Casca in repairs. GT3, we currently have Ryan Otis in P1, 499 Racing, Valhalla Motorsports, number 11 of Jeff Kaufhold at P2, the Mustang Madness Dogs here in P3, 212 Racing, number 012 for Thaddeus Marshall in 4th, Matt Benson in 5th, of our Valhalla Motorboats, Parker Johnston in Racing Revolution in P6, Chris Trittling in Little Lugnuts, P7, Tom Smith for V's and Rays in P8, Nolan Todd in Texas Racing in P9, Forrest Holland in Cars Racing in P10, Tyler Bramble in 212 Racing number 2021 in 11th, Kevin Orlando Jr. in Hyperbolt Racing P12, Craig Daly right behind him in Hero Dose Racing in P13, and then we have Austin in P14, and Barbecue Boys are in P14, Austin in P15, and Tyler Kayoko in P16. Nolan is just off turn 1, it looks like. Skips a little bit. Yep, hopped the curb on the wrong side, and along for a ride he goes. Jeff's battling some slowdowns. I keep coming back to this battle because it's so good. We have a safety car, safety car. Looks like Craig Reese had some problems. Big wiggle and went for a long ride. Safety car is not out of the pits yet, so please continue around, but do not pass until the caution is out. Safety car is exiting the pits now. Just for awareness, it looks like the GT3 leader is just missed getting lapped, and so we're going to need to wave around basically the entire GT3 field to clear that up. I need all cars on the left-hand side of the track so that wave arounds can happen on the right-hand side of the track. All GT3s except for Ryan Otis should have a wave around to pass the safety car and line back up in queue. All right, so we have a little bit of ironing out here to do with the field. Safety car is in NASCAR turn 3.
The leader, Cruz, is pitting.
Safety car is entering turn 1. So with all this, looks like Peter Flannery's going to come out of the pits in first from their pit stops. Still got cars catching up, so we're going to let the field catch up to the back of the queue, and then we will do the class split manually with this one. So I will provide directions for that here shortly. Liam Leckie, you wave around to get back to the back of the field.
Eddie, you got it on 1 to go. Are you wanting that?
Nope. Thank you for catching that. The script automatically did that after I changed it. All right, Ryan, I need you to stay to the left. GTPs, please come around him to the right. I need all GTPs to the front of the field on the right-hand side of the track. I will clear your black flags after it goes green.
Is restart on leader or green lights?
Restart for GTP is on the green flag, just like normal. GT3 will start on leader, but in the start zone between the pit entry and the start finish line. I still need everybody pacing on the left-hand side of the track. We've got one GTP coming who's going to come through here pretty quickly. Safety car is in the second horseshoe, Liam. So please be careful of passing GT3s here. GT3s, you have a GTP coming through. Please be mindful. We are going green this lap. We are within our window of no more safety cars, so enjoy the rest of the race. Hey, thank you all for being so doing a great job there with the safety car procedures. Appreciate it. That was fun. I get to see a restart here. We're gonna have all the GTPs together, all the GT3s together. GTPs got to stop. GT3s they probably fixed some of their shortness on fuel, so it'll be interesting to see what happens there with Parker Johnson.
Ryan, you're blinking a lot. Bye.
We watch the green flag here. Mixed spins there. That's unfortunate. Now he's back in the grass. Oh, it's a rough start for Nick. That's a throwaway, a great potential finish there. It's really frustrating. Jeff's Craig Reese is off too. Let's see. He was the reason we had a safety car. Let's see what happened there. He just cold tires. Spun it up a little bit. And then he's gonna maybe tow or let all the GT3s go. And Peter Flanders is back in the lead. Parks is gonna have his work cut out for me. Back up there. Here's the fastest car all race. Let's see what it can do. With 15 minutes left. Ryan Otis still in the lead and first GT3. What happened to the Mustangs? Alex Harris disconnected. He's missing his rear wing there. Something already happened at that point. Oh, turn one mess. Big mess in turn one. Oh, just got really loose. Oh, goodness. That's unfortunate for him. And then further on. Oh, Parker Johnston's involved in that one. Let's see what happened there. And the motorboats. That motorboat started it. Let's go up to them. Oh, just fun. Nowhere for Parker to go. That's unfortunate. It's a big mess there. He's down in 8th now. Ryan's got a pretty good lead, followed by Jeff. Schurtling up to 3rd. He's coming out of nowhere. What's going on in GTPs as Park Stella Cruz tried to catch Peter Flanner. We're going to have a few laps of clean racing here. Parks making a little headway, but half a second to go still. You're holding them off when it counts. My bad. Heard the radio. Let's see what happened. Austin just lost it there. Didn't hold the brakes. I understand why he's frustrated. Parks is getting closer. Less than 10 minutes to go. Fourth and fifth are really close right now between Nolan Todd and Thaddeus Marshall. GT3. Oh, Thaddeus got a really good run out of the bus stop that lap. That does it. You get a draft on him here in turn one. Not enough of one. Parks can't really make any inroad on Peter. See what traffic does here, maybe. They're running almost identical lap times. happened to Charlie? Or sorry, Nolan Todd. Up. Yep. Bus stop. Oh, Thaddeus was out too there too. He towed. After that good move, just a little bit late turn in. Around they went. Dang. Puts Bees and Rays at top 5 now. Oh, Peter's in P3. What happened there? Missing all the action. Oh, traffic. Tried to block Parks. Used the GT3 as a pick. Parks went for the move. Oh, yes. That move wasn't going to work there, Parks. We watch that again. A little bit optimistic there. Late race. It's unfortunate for Peter. Now he's going to have to see if he can make a move on Barbecue Boys. The last 3.5 minutes. He's probably got a little bit of red mist there. Ryan Otis has got a pretty comfortable lead in GT3, it looks like. Parks has got 2 laps left, looks like.
2 minutes left, 2 minutes to go.
Peter's trying to catch back up to Zeke. Get up back up to P2. white flag lap to get a move here for P2. Zeke goes a little defensive on second horseshoe. We got Parks in P1. Go to the bus stop for last time. Let's see what these guys do. Peter's trying to get a good exit. They're coming across the finish line to win the race. The GTP will be Park Stella Cruz for 212 Racing, number 12. Then second place is going to be Barbecue Boys. Third place, Peter Flannery. GT3, we're going to have, fourth place in GTP will be Nick Mata. GT3 winner is Ryan Otis. Jeff Kaufhold in P2. Chris Scherling in P3. And then Tyler Bramble bringing on P4.
2 minutes.
Great top 5 finish for the Bees and Rays. P5. Texas Racing Team, P6. Parker Johnston and Racing Revolution going to bring it home in P7. Forrest Holland in P9. P8, sorry. Kevin Orlando in P9. Jake Daly in P10. Thaddeus Marshall in P11. Matt Benson in P12. And then we get to the non-finishers. It's a great race, everybody. Thanks everybody for coming out. Hope you had fun. It was fun to watch at the end there. We'll see you guys next time at Spa. Thanks everybody for watching.